The finalists in the Residential Design Build subcategory are Environmental Designs Incorporated for Big House on the Prairie. The client wanted three things with this landscape renovation: to expand on the outdoor space for four-season usability and entertaining, to create beautiful landscape views, and to install places for their children to learn and play. EDI designed an expansive indoor-outdoor entertaining space with patios, a pool, spa, and cabanas to achieve their goals. The cabanas featured solar roofs to help with energy offsets and locally sourced stone used for the hardscaping and the water feature. Another objective was to enhance the landscaping that was already there. They designed expansive plant beds around the existing trees, which were fenced off not to compact the soil. EDI filled these beds with spring bulbs, perennials, shrubs, and trees for year-round interest. EDI set up all of the beds with drip irrigation for water conservation. Plants were grouped by shade, sun requirements, and located based on their water requirements as well. A water feature was also incorporated for the sound and as a focal point for the backyard. In addition, a large playset was installed for the children. To help the children learn to garden and help with cooking, EDI planted an herb garden, vegetable garden, and small orchard. Lifescape Colorado for Denver Icon. During COVID lockdown, one of Denver's most prominent families decided to up their game for outdoor living, and Lifescape Colorado was up to the challenge. Luxury amenities and a more elevated style needed to meld the property to the original architecture, and the landscape was dated and unwelcoming. The design also had to blend the husband's preference for a natural Colorado style with the wife's desire for a more sophisticated and lush landscape. Prior to this renovation, the property had a pool, rock water fountain, expansive hardscape patios, a pool house, bar structure, large lawn, and mature trees, all leading to an enormous tennis court. The pool was flanked by groupings of boulders and endless stretches of red flagstone that had not aged well. The owner mandated that the original pool and large pool house and bar structure had to remain in place. The new layout needed to be warm and inviting for multi-generational family gatherings and ready to host some of Colorado's most famous residents. The massive renovation offered an opportunity to update all plumbing, irrigation, and lighting to be more eco-friendly and high-tech. Lifescape's goal was to create a more cohesive layout with modern amenities, highly personalized to meet the needs of an iconic Denver family. Phase 1 landscapes for Bellevue Bliss, an oasis in Greenwood Village. The intent of this renovation was to bring cohesion to a large backyard that mostly consisted of turf, native grass, and canopy trees. The homeowners' children are growing up, and they wanted to create a space that their kids would want to come back to as they start adulthood. They also wanted a space they could enjoy in a cozy corner drinking their morning coffee, or a location of their next graduation party. Phase 1's biggest challenge in completing this project was one they had little control over. The pool house structure was subcontracted to a carpenter. The carpenter's work took much longer than expected due to the work happening during the pandemic, and unfortunately, one of the homeowner's children was injured by a nail in the area. Phase 1's communication during this time saved the project in relationship with the homeowners. The homeowners were very happy with the finished project that they can enjoy with their children for many years to come. And we have one finalist in the Commercial Design Build subcategory, Designscapes Colorado for Captivating Commercial Complex. This client struggled with the aesthetics of their building in the Park Meadows area, as well as ice from the snowplows piling up along the sidewalk to their building. Designscape's goal was to give them a more visually appealing look along Park Meadows Drive and reduce the winter maintenance created by the previously steep slope of the north side of their building. The design creates multiple levels of visual interest, including year-round color for their planting beds. The addition of retaining walls and pushing the grade back along the sidewalk gave additional space for the ground to absorb snow and ice, reducing winter maintenance. Elimination of old trees that were in poor health allowed the signage on the building to be seen once again. The largest roadblock to this project was weather. Because of the season and the accessibility available for working with large boulders, building this retaining wall, getting it right, took a bit of time. To solve the problem, Designscapes piped roof drains away from the wall and daylighted them into the new sod area. The project started in the winter, so it allowed the vegetation to be planted in the spring and give the client a full growing season of color and growth.